Hi guys, welcome back to the Be For Real podcast, episode 31.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Funny story, this is actually a refilm of an episode.
Funny story, but not funny story.
Funny story, but really annoying story. There was not an episode last week, as you may have noticed. We filmed that, all woohoo, awesome, good episode. And then about 10 minutes before the end of the episode, I looked down at my mic and I accidentally pressed the on button and I turned it on. And I went, I just accidentally turned my mic on, not off.
Yep.
And we're like, oh no, my mic has been off. How long has it been off?
Yep.
So we finished the episode. We just were like, okay, we'll wrap it up. And literally 3/4 of the episode, literally just the intro and a little, I would say maybe 15 minutes of the episode, the mic was on and somehow I accidentally turned it off. I don't know how.
Yeah.
So that sucked. We tried to make it work, but honestly, it sounded like absolute garbage and no one would want to put their headphones in and listen to that. Otherwise, we still would have just posted it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, unfortunately, that didn't work out, but we're here. We're recording again. It was a good episode, good topic, so we're just re-recording it. Yeah. But yeah, that's the tea.
It's so funny though, because literally guys, at the beginning of that episode, we were saying how the week had such chaotic energy. Yep. And we were just like, we've been all over the place this week, chaotic energy, something to do with, the cycle that we're on right now and astrology. Sorry, my cat's literally climbing the tree right now. Binu, get down.
She's about to pounce to the top.
Oh my God, guys. I decorated my tree with bows and if you look at my tree right now, there's maybe 3-4 bows standing because my cats have torn all the bows off of the tree. And it's like they treat it as like a game. Like, oh, mommy puts the bows back. We're going to go get them off again.
Yeah, they're like, how long until we can get them off?
Yeah,
right?
Literally. So my tree is half naked and I keep putting the bows back on and they keep getting ripped off. So at this point I'm just like, should I just have a bare tree this year?
Just a bare tree, 1 star at the top, that's it.
Yeah, literally. Right. I think Binu is on some sort of high right now. I think she ingested too much catnip into those nostrils.
Yeah, she's ovulating or something.
Yeah,
she's going crazy.
Even though hormonal. She got her
it's removed, but it's still working. Whatever. Hormones are still flowing.
Yeah. Anyways, last week, it was just so funny because we were saying all this chaotic shit that has happened to us that week.
We're really emphasizing that it was a chaotic, all over the place week.
Yeah, and then we go to review the episode and we're like, oh my God. And I really was hoping, like you said, that I could salvage the episode somehow with we
really tried
editing. And like you said, the audio was unbearable
because we then had obviously the audio from the camera, the recording, the video version, and it just sounded like garbage compared to the microphones.
It was so echoey. I was like, no, can't do that.
I was like, if you can kind of fix it. And she's like, yeah, no, I can't. So here we are, part 2.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, right?
It does. It's okay. But we are back. We're making it happen. We're doing it again. But sorry that we didn't post last week. We didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, it was kind of out of our control. So
yeah. And we were saying, since we're having these chaotic busy weeks, I've been working a lot also leading up because today's Black Friday actually that we're filming, which is so exciting. So excited to go to work after this. It's going to be so chill. Not. But yeah, our schedules, it didn't really work out for us to refilm last week either. So we're like, it's fine. So it is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is. When life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade.
yeah, like what she said.
Yeah, whatever that saying is. You know what it is.
What she said.
So, other than that, how's this week been for you?
Just honestly still kind of chaotic. I can't lie.
It's carrying over.
It's just been really busy. I've just been really busy working. I've actually had quite a few little brand deal things to do, ads on TikTok, which is fun. But since I've been so busy working, it's so hard to fit them into my schedule to record. So I'm I've been all over the place. And then it's also my friend's birthday this weekend, and then had other plans. I just have had such a tight knit schedule this week. Yeah. And then so busy. I don't know. It's just another one of those weeks. Not really more than that. Yeah. Today's Black Friday. It's gonna be a little nuts. And then I'm going out tomorrow night, so I'm excited to I have the day off, and then the night.
Oh, that's actually really
so that'll
nice.
Be fun. I have 1 day to kind of break it up, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, that's actually really
but
nice.
What about
you? My week has been good. Honestly, this week has gone by so fast. We were texting earlier this week, and when I went back to text you about today, I'm like, there's no way we texted on Monday. Like, there's no way that this was like 4 days ago or whatever.
I know, it was really quick. I feel the same way too. It's gone by so fast.
Yeah. And the fact that it's already December next, like beginning of next week, and like literally,
is it not
like,
December 1st on Monday?
I think it's Sunday or Monday. I think it's Sunday or Monday. Is it
It'll
Monday?
be December when we post this video.
Oh my God.
So happy December.
Oh my, wait, guys, tomorrow's the last day of November. That is illegal.
Oh, so December 2nd is Monday.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm actually scared because
I'm actually scared.
I was just saying at the beginning of November, I was like, gotta, soak in November because it's going to be 2025 in literally like 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought I said that 2 days ago. How did 30 days go by?
No, actually, it's been a lot.
It's actually, I don't even know how to put
this
that
month
into words.
specifically like went by like no other. Like I feel like this month just, I feel like I wasn't
it's
even here.
Like I'm actually, my mind is blown right now because I was just saying how I'm excited it's the beginning of November. Mm-hmm. I feel like we're in like some sort of time cyclone warp thing. Like, yeah. No joke, it's weird.
Especially like the busy months. Like I find that especially too like during holiday season or like busy, like specifically November has been like the busiest month I've had in a while. So that's why I also it goes by so fast.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to go by so fast. But also at the same time too, I kind of just want it to be next year already. I can't lie.
Really, I am trying to like soak in this last.
What happened to her whiskers?
End of the year.
They're all crunchy.
Oh, okay. Here's the story, here's a story that I don't know the story.
Oh.
So literally yesterday, Joel's like, in the morning we wake up and he's like, "Mikhail, what happened to Binu's whiskers?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "They're like torn off." And I'm like, "What?" And then I look at her and I'm like, wait, what? And guys, Binu's whiskers somehow, I don't know what she did to them, but it looks like they got like burnt off.
They're like bent in like half.
They're like
only on the one side though.
Yeah, only on the one side. So I have no idea because I looked at a photo of her from that morning that I took. Her whiskers were intact. And I didn't light a candle. Yes, I cooked on the stove obviously, but she wasn't near the hot stove. So we're baffled and we're like, what the heck happened? And we searched it up. And there's so many people on Reddit that are like, yeah, one day I just looked at my cat and like half her whiskers were gone and then they grow back. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're like, I think she like came too close to my candle and like they kind of burnt off.
Oh my God.
So Binu.
She'll get herself into something.
She'll do something. Yeah. So we're not sure exactly why her whiskers are half gone.
But they are.
But they are.
Back.
Yeah, they'll be back and probably off again soon,
at some point.
Depending what she gets herself into. So we have no idea what happened, but it's actually kind of funny. Like, I'm just laughing because of course that would happen to Binu. Like, of course she would do that.
I know, she's a little rambunctious one.
Yeah,
she's mischievous, I would say.
she just wanted to curl her whiskers up.
Yeah, she's like, I'm looking for a different style.
She's like, actually, I want the blowout.
We're gonna do a blowout whiskers this week.
Maybe she used my Dyson.
Yeah, she actually plugged it in and was like, "Woo!"
Like when I was gone, she's like, "Ooh, what was Mama doing to her hair this morning?"
But she just wanted to do one side, like she was just testing it.
Yeah, and she's like, "Wait, I actually don't like the way this looks." So
yeah, she prefers the straight whiskers. So.
Yeah. So her natural whiskers.
Her natural look.
Yeah, the natural look. Anyways, yeah, that's actually funny that you noticed that. Yeah, it just cracks me up because chaotic energy.
Yeah, gosh.
But anyways, I just feel like I'm excited to reflect kind of this last, I guess now, month of the year. Mm-hmm. And I just want to hone in on my goals for what I want 2025.
Yeah.
And I know like the last half of December, or at least from like the 24th to January, the beginning of January, I'm going to take that time to just like not work and
just relax.
Because that is really, when I think about it, that's like the only time other than like if I were to go on vacation that like I take completely off of like social media editing and filming and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I honestly, that is one of my favorite couple weeks of the year, is that the last week of the year. And I just feel like relaxing and honing in on, you know, my vision for 2025 is really nice, and just get to like put myself together, put my thoughts together, and just chill out and see what the vibes are for the year that's going to come. So
I love that. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for this last month of the year, which is a crazy thing to say.
Yeah.
Makes me want to vomit, to be honest.
Makes me want to vomit. Oh, another thing I wanted to say before we like get into our topic is I've decided that I'm going to start doing my own gel nails. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah. So I've like ordered all the stuff. I have like more things I think coming today, but tomorrow I'm going to dedicate the morning to doing my nails. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also really excited.
Wait, stop. That's actually so exciting.
Yeah, I feel like the last, like, I like the nail tech that I've been going to, but she just was on vacation, which obviously that's fine, but it's like, then I was on vacation, and just like, I feel like getting in for appointments has been kind of a struggle, which is annoying. And then like, just because my nails have been kind of going through it a bit, because I changed nail techs, and then I've been doing, now I moved to like gel instead of acrylic, blah, 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 or like the Gel X or Builder Gel, or Builder Gel. Yeah. So my nails have been like breaking a little bit, and then when they grow out a bit, then it's like, then they're starting to lift, and it gets caught in my hair when I'm trying to like shower and stuff.
That's the worst.
And I just want to be able to take care of it as soon as it starts like becoming annoying, and I want to get rid of it. And also like, literally I have one nub finger right now because it broke. Like, look at my thumb. Bye.
No, that's so sad.
I know.
Oh, I hate that.
And I haven't like had like a broken thumbnail in like actually years. Like, my nails are normal. Like, my thumbnails are always so long. Yeah. But anyway, so I ordered all the stuff, and then tomorrow I'm going to dedicate the morning to doing that. So I'll let you know how it goes. It'll probably take me like literally 3 or 4 hours to do, but
I just want to know, how are you going to do your dominant hand?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't think I'll be too bad at it. I can also like get my mom's help if I need it, but yeah, I think it'll just take practice.
Okay. What did you order for it?
I ordered like the UV light, Builder Gel, top coat, base coat. You need dehydrator, primer, like nail brushes, tools like cuticle pusher back, and like clippers and stuff. The only thing I have to get to is color, like whatever colors I want. Yes. So I'll go and get that tomorrow morning, and then I just need to get a couple like buffers and files. I've decided. Oh, and I also got like nail clips. Oh, and I need acetone too. But anyways, I just decided I'm too nervous to do like the drill on my nails, so I'm gonna start with just doing like soak off gel and doing that instead. So it's just kind of like regular, like I don't need the drill. If it doesn't really work that well or last that well and I need to use the drill, then I will. But I just want to, it scares me to do my non-dominant hands. Exactly. That's why I'm nervous about it, and I already get nervous like them doing it, professionals on my nails. It just gives me anxiety when they do that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna try with like the soak off gel, but like I learned a lot of like good tips to even use soak off gel, that just, it's the way you prep your nails to get it to stay longer. So I'm going to try that out, and I'll let you know how it goes, because I'll do it tomorrow. So by the time we go to record on the next episode, I should have done my nails. So
I'm excited to hear about
how it goes.
I wish I could be that type of girl that could do that, but I already know myself, and like that would be just setting myself up for failure.
Oh God.
I mean, like I would do my my non-dominant hand. Like I can do my left hand probably, but then like after that, after spending like maybe probably an hour or two on it, I would completely give up and be like, I'm literally done.
Yeah. So and I have one hand done, that's it.
Yeah. And hi guys, do you like my nails? Just this hand. Yeah. So I'm excited to see you know, what you produce.
We'll see how it goes.
That's exciting though. I feel like a lot of girls, I actually met a couple girls that were saying that they were gonna start doing their own nails, and I'm like, I feel like this is like the new wave of, you know, doing it yourself.
Yeah, I know a couple girls at work who do their own nails, and one girl like does like crazy designs and stuff on her own nails, but she just learned how to do it herself. Like it's not crazy. That hard is what she was saying. She's like, it's not that hard. You just have to have the patience and like do it properly.
Yeah. The patience you have to.
That's like I feel key. Like that's something that I can have patience for, because it's my own self, and like if I want my nails to look good, I'm gonna have to do them right. So that's like when you do your hair and it's taking so long, and your makeup, but you're like, I want it to look good, so I'm gonna have the patience. So yeah, I'm excited. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll update you guys next week.
Can't wait for that update.
Right. So maybe that'll be a new thing for 2025.
I was just gonna say your 2025 resolutions: do my own nails,
save money on nails, do them yourself.
I was gonna say that's like saving a lot of money too.
It is
like a lot of money, because getting your nails done has gotten so pricey. So
100%. So that's another perk.
That's a slay. I love that for you.
Right? I'm excited.
Yeah, that is exciting. So for today's episode, we wanted to kind of give you guys sort of a guide and let you guys know how to build your dream routine for 2025. As you guys know already, I'm a very much routine-oriented girly. I stand by routine. I think that it is very important to have some sort of established routines that you do every single day that make you feel good, and incorporating self-care and everything into those routines, making one specifically designed for yourself, because what works for you necessarily is not going to work for me. And what works for me isn't probably what's exactly going to work for you, because we all, you know, thrive off of different things. And so that's why you have to find what works for you. And I feel like stepping into 2025 is the absolute perfect time to tune in and to build your dream routine to help you feel better, feel more happy in your life, more productive. And yeah, so we just wanted to kind of give you guys some tips on that and do a kind of, I guess this could be like our first New Year's episode for 2025.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the vibes.
So the first step we would have on this guide to your 2025 dream routine is to get serious and think about what exact goals you want to achieve and what kind of routes you want to take in different aspects of your life, like what specific areas you want to grow in, you want to improve in, you want to do certain things. So get serious and write down your goals and desires for the year, the things that are important. Specifically, figure out certain categories of your life as well. Like you're saying, some things might be more important to others. Say yours might be fitness and relationships with people. That could be something. And then you can figure out exactly within those categories, what are ways you're going to do that? What are ways you want to do that? You know what I mean? Yeah. And figure out like specific categories in your life that you want to create these goals for.
Yeah, visualizing your, what you want to envision for yourself and then incorporating things into your routine that is going to help you get there is super important. I still honestly need to sit down and really hone in on exactly what I want to focus on next year, whether that be dive more into my health or dive more into my relationships with people or my hobbies maybe. I still need to think about that. And like I said, I think I'm going to take like the last 2 weeks or the last week of the year to really hone in on that and like make a plan for myself. But that is honestly that is like just the number one step that you have to do is even if you just like sit down and put some calming music on and just like hone in to your body and your mind and try to think of, okay, what do I need to work on in my life? Or just start journaling, see what comes out. I feel like you can easily figure it out that way. Just spend a bit of time with yourself and these things will come up and they'll come out, and then you could kind of use that as a base to building your routine.
Just get specific on what exactly you want, also what you want your dream life to be like, and kind of what things that person would do,
the person you want to become,
the person you want to be, like what they would do.
Yeah, exactly.
And the steps you can take and the goals that you can have to achieve that life.
Yes, exactly. That's number one. Either that can even be like putting together a Pinterest board.
Exactly, yeah. So get clear on that, exactly what you want.
Yes, exactly. That's step number one. So the next step is to set realistic goals. Because if you say tomorrow I want to make $500 million, most likely that is a really,
unless you're winning the lottery.
Yeah, unless you're winning the lottery, that is a very much unattainable goal for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, not saying it's unattainable, but
just for tomorrow.
Maybe for like 24 hours, in the future, that's a little bit, much. So instead of saying that, write down ways that you can start getting there. So break that big goal into little mini goals. For example, if you have a goal of becoming an artist and selling your art, maybe step one, like a baby goal, can be pick out what paintbrushes and what paint you want to use. Do research on that first. And then your second goal could be go buy those paints at the store. Like, start with mini goals, and you have to kind of break it down for yourself so that they could be achievable, because otherwise if you have this big overarching daunting goal, you're never going to actually start it because it's going to be just too big that you are going to overwhelm yourself, and just writing that down is just going to be too overwhelming to look at. So breaking it into little mini goals is so important. I have this thing written down here. If you guys have never heard of SMART goals, use the SMART framework. So that kind of breaks down into like words: specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant, and time bound, to make sure your goals are clear and actionable.
Love that.
So very true. Don't freak yourself out, basically.
Yeah. Small steps. And eventually you will get there. Like in the book that I was reading, one thing that he was saying is just getting better, like 1% every day, compounds drastically into your future. Like you would not imagine just getting better, like even 0.5% better every single day, what that could do in like the long term of things. And thinking of your future self, if you just start with little actionable steps every single day, you will get there in no time. You guys know how fast time passes, you know? Yeah.
And so it's funny because if you want to start something and you think of it and you make it super daunting for yourself, a year's going to go by and you're going to be like, shit, damn, I wish I started that.
Yeah.
And imagine if you just, for that whole year, every day did something 1% to get you there.
1% every day for 30 days is already 30%.
That's crazy.
Like, that's not, it doesn't have to take all this time in the world.
Yes.
Like, there's no time limits.
Yes. Or even putting, like, if you think about it, putting half an hour into something every day, imagine, like, how many hours does that equal out to at the end of the year? That's crazy.
A lot.
But taking half an hour out of every day,
it's not that much. Yeah.
Yeah. Even just 20 minutes. Like,
yeah.
That compounds so much. So do not underestimate the importance of compound interest.
Compound interest. Financial advisor.
Okay, investing.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect. 1% every day.
Yeah.
And in no time, you will be at 100%.
Exactly. Yep.
Period.
So
the third step would be to prioritize and figure out what your morning and night routines are that are going to help you or help boost you to your dreams and those goals that you have. Specifically, just like little things that could be in the morning, even just prioritizing, writing down a list of like what you're going to do today. Like, these are my 3 things that are going to help me get towards my goals today. Maybe it's even if one of your goals is waking up earlier, well, just set your alarm 15 minutes earlier for the first day. Like, just start in little things, and especially like starting your morning out, setting yourself up for the day, we know this is very important. So whatever steps that you think, this person with your dream life, that person you want to be would do, start incorporating those. And if you can just do like a morning and night routine with those things, like we said, again, that's even just that 1% every day is going to help you way faster than none a day. So
yeah, no,
and we know the importance of a routine. So
yeah, very, very important. I would say if you're going to prioritize any sort of routines, because thinking about it, I kind of have a routine for everything. I have my morning routine, and then I kind of have my daily routine of what I do every day. Like, for example, I start my day with making a to-do list.
Yep.
So thinking about it, I have like multiple routines I do every day. But I will say this, my morning and my night routine are essential.
Yep.
And they are the ones that I think you should spend the most time on structuring and making sure they are like kind of perfect for you. And like you said, even if you want to just like set a goal of waking up earlier every day, you don't need to set your alarm 2 hours early right off the jump.
Yeah.
Start at 10 minutes, start at 15 minutes and work your way up. And as soon as you know it, in literally a month or 2 months, you're going to be waking up at your dream hour, what you've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And just by taking those baby steps, you'll get there. But starting your day off, especially on the right foot, is game changing. Like, for example, one thing that I've incorporated into my morning routine that has genuinely changed my life is not going on my phone for probably the first 45 minutes of my day. I wake up and I don't even touch my phone. Like, I literally, if I touch it, I'm going on it. It's just, it's a rabbit. What's it called? A rabbit hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole.
It's a rabbit. Just a rabbit. It's a rabbit hole,
yeah. But yeah, guys, I've noticed that by doing that, it makes my day so much better. And starting my morning off with a clear head, it snowballs into the rest of my day. And so I found that works so good for me. Maybe that's not going to work for you. I mean, don't knock it before you try it. But that little thing, I feel like, has made such a big difference in me in like actually fulfilling my goals, like going to the gym every day and waking up early. It's just helps me so much. And yeah, I suggest implementing things like that, little things into your morning and night routines that are going to set your day up for success and also end your day off on the right notes so that you wake up in the morning with the best like mindset possible.
And also try to practice reflecting on like your daily achievements as well at night. I feel like that's super important. And also just I'm just gonna be morning or night. It's just like gratitude again for all that you have, because that's just another thing that's important, just to keep you in a good headspace. But reflecting on your daily accomplishments, and even if that was only getting up 15 minutes earlier, that's all you did today, would just reflect, oh, I took one step. Great, awesome. Let's do it again tomorrow. Just remember to celebrate your little accomplishments as well.
Yeah, that is so true. And I actually heard this saying or whatever where you don't actually realize how much you do and accomplish in a day until you kind of sit down and like if you actually wrote a list of everything you did that day, you'd be impressed with yourself and you'd be like, I didn't even like realize I did all of this.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so just doing these little things, it's going to make such a big difference.
Absolutely.
So the next tip that we have is to incorporate flexibility and balance. I'm going to say that again. Balance into
Emphasis
your
on
routine.
Balance.
Yes, very big emphasis on that. Kind of like the 80-20 rule or even 7-30 rule, where you give yourself, grace. I feel like it is just so unsustainable to be in some sort of strict routine that you have to stay to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
100% is crazy.
Babe, you're going to burn yourself out.
Yes.
And literally never want to do a routine again.
Yeah.
What I've learned in my life is that I'm actually, thankfully, a very naturally balanced person, I would say. And so are you.
Yeah.
And what I've learned from seeing people around me who are not so balanced and are more extreme, that balance is really key.
Absolutely.
Very
really
much
is.
key to everything. And you need to give yourself that grace in your routine and also incorporate a lot of like self-care aspects to it as well. So you're not just constantly burning yourself out and working too hard, because that's never going to be sustainable. Sustainability is key.
Yeah, you need to rest your body, rest your mind, rest your being at all times. Not at all times, but at all times when you need the rest, you absolutely need to. And we were saying this last episode too, is that we will give ourselves a little more slack like on the weekends and not stick like that's 80-20, doing the 5 days of the week. You're strict on your schedule. You do all the things you want to do. That's part of your routine. And then on the weekends, you give yourself a little more grace. You sleep in a little more. Maybe you don't eat as healthy. You have some, unhealthy snacks, whatever that is. Or, you drink at night or something like that. Like, you have to have balance. First, I feel like, first of all, for your mental health, because it'll just make you crazy to not have the balance, to not...
I would go insane. Like, I think I would hate my life.
Truly.
Like, genuinely.
Like, if I could literally only eat fruit and vegetables only at all times and, like, have to work, like, and I couldn't have a break even when I was, like, so tired or I'm like, I just want a chocolate bar, like, and I couldn't, like, oh my God, that would suck.
Yeah, I would
in
hate
all
my life.
aspects, not just like, chocolate and
sleeping. In every aspect.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going to end up hating yourself. And you're going to end up, honestly, you're going to end up resenting doing anything.
You'll resent your goals. You probably wouldn't even want to do them anymore. Be like, I actually don't care.
Yes. No, exactly. And that's why, like you said, like what I found has worked for me has been being kind of more strict on my routine. Also, while still incorporating balance into that, though, just saying, from like Monday to Friday, and then on the weekends, literally just let loose and be like, if I don't want to wake up early, I don't. I will sleep in. If I don't want to get movement in, if I literally want to sit on the couch all day and rot, I'll do that. Yeah. So that is like so important, because you need to give your body the things that it needs.
Absolutely.
And that ties into self-care is just so important, and that is what is going to make it sustainable.
And don't criticize and be hard on yourself for those times. I do have a problem with that myself. Like, if I don't work out one day because I'm not feeling good, I will make myself feel bad about it, and it's just not good to do that. Obviously, because now you're just making yourself feel like shit about it, and you already maybe felt like shit already. You don't feel that, like it's just not a good circle. It's just toxic, and you got to let yourself just get, like you said, give yourself grace. We love Grace. She's great.
Yeah, we love Grace. We love her wholeheartedly, and we love balance, and we love consistency, and we love sustainability.
Yeah, you can do all those things at once.
Yes. They're kind of all combined into one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The 5th tip will be to track and adjust your routine. So make sure you're spending time reflecting, whether that's at the end of each week or the end of each month, and just to take into account what is working for you and what is not, what things are attainable, what's not, what is just, too much for you, what's not enough. You could be doing more. Obviously, you don't have to set this routine and stick to it forever, and it cannot change even if it's not working. You can have like we said, that's flexibility as well. Yeah. And just, make sure you find out what's working, what's not. Change that just to whatever benefits you. Again, if there's times in your life where you're not feeling as good, maybe you're like sick for a bit, okay, well, now you're going to adjust your routine because it's not going to work for you the same that week, or you're on vacation, so things are different, time zones are different. Just don't forget about that. You can change it, you can adjust it. It doesn't have to be strict and concrete set in stone forever.
Yes. And that is how you find your dream routine, essentially. Exactly. Because you have to realize, okay, maybe this is working for this girl, but this is not working for me. So let me adjust this. Let me do something that works for me. Like maybe you've tried waking up early and it just doesn't work for you. Like if it makes you feel like absolute shit, then maybe, you don't need to wake up early, And so make sure you're being honest with yourself and what makes you feel good. And that's completely essential because you do not want to hate your routine. You want to make your routine something that you actually look forward to. Like, for example, when I go on vacation and when I'm like nearing the end of the vacation, I am so excited to come back and do my routine.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
Like I'm
excited for like the structure.
Exactly. I actually get excited to come home and to like be in the flow of things again. And I think that's a really good sign that we actually kind of like what we do every day in our routines.
Yeah.
And it works for you. So that's a little hack to test it out is maybe stop doing your routine for a few days and see if you want to get back to it.
Yeah, that too. That works. Yeah.
If you're actually just naturally motivated to do it, then, it probably actually makes you happy and it's probably actually working for you. So adjusting and always just tracking, like even though I've been doing my routine for so long, I still micro adjust things.
Yeah, tweak it a little here and there.
A little bit to the different life stages that I'm at and everything. And also a big thing is cycle tracking and making sure that you're not, doing 100-pound squats when you're on the phase of your cycle where you're having cramps. That's very important, I feel like, especially as a woman, to keep an eye on. Because naturally there's times of the months where we do feel a lot more energy, and then there's times of the months where you can't stress your body as much during certain times. Exactly. So if you're in tune with that, I feel like it's also really helpful.
Also with that, make sure you're striving for consistency and not perfection. I myself am a perfectionist, and that makes it 10 times harder because you just are down on yourself when you're not being perfect. But just make perfection not be your end goal, because that it's not helping anybody. It's just putting way more pressure on you that is not needed. And like we've said also in the episode already, is consistency is the most important thing. Like if you can show up for yourself every day, that is what is important and matters. No matter how much you're showing up for yourself, you just are every day. That is way more impressive than doing this whole perfect routine, that you at least can do something for yourself every day.
Yeah. And a big thing about that too is if you're striving for perfection, you're literally never going to start.
You're striving for impossible.
Yes. Like if you wait for the perfect time to start something, the perfect time is never going to come around, and you just have to start. And you, like you said, be consistent. Sustainability, kind of, that all ties into the last point as well, where perfection is just, honestly, it's unattainable. So don't hold your breath.
Don't.
So the last tip that we have for you guys is just to have fun with it. Okay. Life is not that serious. At the end of the day, we are on a floating rock in the middle of space, guys. When you really think about that, nothing really matters. Okay. So have fun with it. Make sure you're incorporating things and doing things that make you happy, that are fun. Go pick up a coffee, even if that costs you an extra $5, $7. Nowadays, maybe $9 a day.
Yeah, seriously though.
If that really does make your day, and if it's something that you truly look forward to, do it. Make things fun for yourself. Like, you only live once, and you truly do only live in this version of yourself once. So make the best of it, and make sure that your routine is something that you can have fun with and that you do not dread. Like I already said, it's so, so, so important.
Yeah. If you want to live your dream life with this one life that we have on this planet, then literally was going to sound like an ad. Then get started now.
Like what?
The link in our bio.
Those TV ads that come on.
Ones. Yeah. No, seriously, but you can start now. You can do that, and you can have the best time ever on Earth if you want. So
yeah, just call 1-800 too.
Yeah, and that too. So yeah, no, it's not too serious, but just it can actually be quite easy to incorporate these things. Maybe not at first, but you just get started. If it's things that you really want to do, you'll make it happen. So these are just tips that we have to help guide you along getting into your dream routine that will support getting to your dream life.
Yes, for 2025, baby. Let us know down below in the comments if you guys are excited for 2025. What's your kind of take on that? Because even though like I don't want to rush it, but I am looking forward to it.
I am, and I want to know what some of your guys' like big goals are for the next year too, or even little goals.
Yeah, or just anything that you're striving towards or whatever. leave it down below. We want to chat.
Yeah, I think we might talk about like our actual like New Year's resolutions and stuff closer to. So we didn't want to like spill the beans on all those now. I also haven't even like sat down and like really thought about it yet anyways.
I still need to think about that.
This is the kind of like step-by-step guide that I'll be using to figure out exactly what I want to achieve next year. And you can too.
And you can too. Let's all be the best versions of ourselves. Let's step into our dream life.
It's going to be a good year.
Yeah, I have really good vibes and a good feeling about next year.
Me too. I'm excited.
2025, it's an even number. It's a good number, honestly. It just
is good.
It just sounds good.
For no reason, it's just good.
Feels good. And yeah, I'm really excited. So
me too. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up.
I was I think, like, there's not really much more to say.
Good stuff. Because see you next year.
Yeah. Just kidding. See you next year. Bye.
We just don't come back until next year.
Imagine. But there are like more episodes leading up to the new year that we're going to film, like our goals. So stay tuned for that. And let us know any suggestions you want to see going into the new year.
Fun Christmas holiday episodes. We did say that before. We do have a couple ideas up our sleeves. But if you have anything you want to see specifically for us through the holidays leading up to the new year, let us know.
Also, we have a little snippet of but a little fun thing to share with you guys. We're kind of looking at a rebrand for 2025.
Oh, she's spilling the tea.
I had to spill the tea for you guys because we did miss last week, so I'm like making up for that right now.
True. She's feeding you.
Yeah, I am feeding you. So we're excited about that. Wink, wink.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time, and thank you guys so much for listening or watching this episode. Don't forget to check us out on all socials, and if you're listening to this audio right now, go subscribe to our YouTube and check us out on there. And if you want to listen to both, then have at it.
Then have fun. Go ahead.
Have fun. We love you guys so much, and we will see you guys in our next episode.
Bye.
Bye, guys.